Welcome to this video lecture on the topic BJT operation. So, introduction. So, BJT was invented by William Shockley, which has remolded not only the world of electronics but also day-to-day life. So, basic of electronic system is semiconductor device. So, most commonly used device is the bipolar junction transistor. So, it can be used as an amplifier and logic switches. So, the bipolar junction transistor is a solid state device and the current flow in two terminals, they are emitter and collector, and the amount of current controlled by the third terminal, base terminal. So there are three terminals as shown in this diagram: emitter, base and collector. It is different to other type of transistor, that is field effect transistor, which is output current is controlled by the input voltage. So in this diagram we can see the symbol of two transistors, that is NPN and PNP transistors. Here we can see the emitter terminal, there is an arrow mark which denotes the conventional current direction. And there are three types of configurations in the transistor circuit: common emitter, common base and common collector. And the operation of a PNP transistor. So in PNP transistor, the emitter is more positive with base and also with respect to collector. So the PNP transistor is a three terminal made from a semiconductor material. So it is same as NPN, that is collector, base and emitter. The collector terminal is connected to the positive terminal and the emitter to negative supply with the resistor, either the emitter or collector circuit. And voltage is applied to the base terminal and operates the transistor as on off state. So the transistor is in off state when the base voltage is same as the emitter voltage. So it is used for switching and amplifying operations. And next, the operation of PNP, the transistor mode is in on state when the base voltage decreases with respect to the emitter. So by using this property, the transistor can act on both applications like switch and amplifier. So the diagram of PNP transistor is shown here, where first collector is P type and base is N type and emitter is P type. And next, operation of NPN transistor, it is exactly opposite to PNP. It contains three terminal which is same as PNP, emitter, base and collector. The positive supply is given to the collector terminal. The negative supply is given to the emitter terminal. Uh, to the base terminal, the voltage is applied and operated in an on-off state of a transistor. If the base voltage is increased with respect to the emitter, then the transistor mode is in on state. By using this condition, it acts like amplifier and switch. So in this diagram, symbol of NPN configuration is given, where collector is N type and emitter is N type, base is the P type. And working of BJT. So base emitter junction is forward bias. So we can see in this diagram, here emitter terminal is connected to negative of the battery. So and this is the NPN transistor. So base emitter junction is forward biased and collector is connected to the positive of the battery. So it is the reverse bias condition. The width of the depletion region of the collector base is higher than the base emitter. The forward bias at the base emitter junction decreases the forward barrier potential. So this produces the electrons to flow from the emitter to the base, since the base is thin and lightly doped compared to emitter and collector. So it has very few holes and less amount of electrons from the emitter. So about 2% recombine in the base region with the holes, and from the base terminal it will flow to the collector. So this initiates the base current flow due to the combination of electrons and holes. The leftover large number of electrons will pass the reverse bias collector junction to initiate the collector current. And working principle. By using Kirchhoff's law, we can observe the equation emitter current it is equal to base current plus collector current. The base current is very less compared to emitter. So the emitter current is approximately equal to collector current. Here the operation of PNP transistor is same as the NPN transistor. The only difference is only holes instead of electrons. Let's take the assessment. So discuss the BJT and its types. So we have discussed the bipolar junction transistor is a solid state device. So the current flow in two terminals, emitter and collector, and amount of current is controlled by the base terminal. It is different to other type of transistor, that is field effect transistor, in which the output current is controlled by the input voltage. So here the symbol of PNP and NPN transistors. Thank you for listening this lecture.